Hello, here we are. We are live. This is all the food I'm getting ready to feed the animals. This is the Gator Crusader. Normally, this is going to be much more of a show. I put a lot into my presentation. I fancy myself a super big time entertainer. But today, as you know, the world is quarantined. Here is Orlando right now. Nobody there. This is spring break, guys. Okay. So normally I do a much fancier show. Today I'm just gonna I've got my little I don't know, tripod with me. I'm gonna try to hook this up. Hey, Caitlin, you get to see all the animals today, not just the big alligators. So I've got my little tripod. Hello, everybody in YouTube land. This is not going to be the grandest of productions, but I figure if with the world on quarantine right now, I'm at least allowed to come in and feed the animals, clean their pens, all that fun stuff. So, yes, the Gator Crusader is government classified essential, but I'm just going to have you come around with me, feed all the different animals. If you want to stop and say hi, feel free to say hi. There will be times where I'm kind of busy feeding the animals and I'm like, oh, I missed a comment. I will try to get to everyone. But let's start off with something fun instead of me just talking or chopping up apples for tortoises. That's right. You're going to see me feed tortoises. You're going to see me clean a bearded dragon cage. You're going to see me feed little baby gators. So cute. Guaranteed to make you say, oh, they're that cute. We might even feed a big, gigantic 12-foot long gator. So we're going to do all that different stuff. I'm trying to get all the food ready. There's so much to get ready, but I'm going to try to get it all. I also have gloves. I have my handy dandy disinfectant spray that, trust me, is going everywhere. Because, yes, we are not open to the public now, but we were for a long time. So it just makes me super nervous. So I'm spraying stuff everywhere. I've also got my bleach spray. I've got disinfectant wipes. I have extra gloves. Whoo wee! We're going to thaw out some hot dogs for the big alligator. Normally he eats chicken, but today, maybe going to do hot dogs. Simply because I can't find chicken in any of the stores. But, let's see. Hello. Oh, we got someone else watching. I've got this little baby food for the baby alligators. Let's go feed some baby gators. So, like I said, this is kind of what I get to do every day. Maybe you'll feel like a zookeeper by the end of the day. Da, 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 da. I always let the gators know I'm here. Hey guys, how are you? I'll be feeding you soon. I mean, if you think about it, alligators are apex predators. They're also ambush predators. So they have to be pretty darn smart at figuring out little cues. And I'm sure they're wondering what is going on. Nobody is here. Like, we're even open on Christmas. So they're like, this is weird. We're open 365. What is happening? So I'm sure they don't understand there's a virus, but they definitely understand something is strange. So if you notice today, I'll probably be singing a lot to the alligators, talking to them, giving them calm, soothing words, because they know something's up, and I just want them to know everything is okay. All right, so like I said, we're going to start off with the cute babies. See if we can let you see them. Their water is not super clean right now because, honestly, feeding them is a little more important at this point. Oh, 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 oh. That sound is me. They've learned to talk back and forth. Hey guys, you ready for some food? Now, this food in here is called croc chow. It was made by a zoo specifically for alligators and crocodiles, as vitamins, protein, all that good stuff. All right, boys, I didn't forget you. Here's some food. Yay! Oh, good stuff. Like I said, I definitely like to sing to these guys. Oh, oh, oh. Talk to them, let them know it's okay. Sometimes you might see a little fighting here and there. Sometimes I break it up. Often it's better to let them see, like, there's a little fight there. It's funny because even though they're, quote, baby alligators, they still act like regular huge gators. Sometimes breaking up the fight makes it worse. If they fight for a while, I will break it up. But often it's better to let them solve it on their own because tearing them apart sometimes makes it worse. But I keep my eye on them. Oh, look at that little cutie right there. See, didn't I say they're enough to make you say, "Aww"? I always like to kind of keep my eye on them, make sure I see at least everyone's head lift up. I do not have these guys named. There's 20 of them. And at this point, they don't have a heck of a lot of personality. I don't spend a ton of time with them. Oh man, those gators are really fighting. Like I said, that's kind of an alligator thing. If it goes on for a long time, I'll break it up. Come on, gators. And like I said, I always like to sing to these guys. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. Whisper words of whatever it is, and let it be. Oh, by the way, I know a lot of people are bored and stuck at home. This may be the only social interaction you get. Anytime I sing, feel free to sing along. It'll be like worldwide karaoke. So, all right, I'm about to go in and try to stop these two little monsters from fighting. Like I said, it's better to let them finish it, but sometimes I gotta break it up. No, when I did U Live, I was at a different place. And there's actually a good chance I might go back to that place again. All right. Oh, see, they finally let go of each other. Usually, if I break it up, oh, now there's another fight. Come on, nerds, stop fighting. There's plenty of food for everyone. Plenty. Look at all that extra floating around. Yet they're more interested in fighting with each other. Usually, if I break up a fight, they are cute. Thanks, Alec. Aren't they adorable? If I break up the fight, it's kind of like, you know how they always say, maybe you don't know this, maybe you do. A lot of good Samaritans, when they see a turtle crossing the road, they'll stop their car, they'll pick it up, they'll bring it back to the side it was coming from and think, oh, I just saved the turtle. Usually the turtle is trying to get across the road for some darn reason. So if you want to pick them up, take them all the way to the other side of the road, help them, because if not, they're like, I'm going this way, I'm going this way, no matter what. So often, if I break up their little fights, as soon as they're broken up and I walk away, they go right back to it like, oh, we got some beef. I'm going to finish this. So it's kind of sad to watch them fight, but then you have to remember these gators are so small, they're kind of establishing a pecking order. There probably isn't an alpha in the pen yet. So they're just determining who's in charge. I also watch if the fight gets really intense, I'll definitely break it up. But if I just let them go at it, they will establish their hierarchy and I can kind of keep my eye on them. Instead of me breaking it up, I walk away, then I'm not even watching them and they really go at it. So I don't like to see my kids fight, but sometimes, all right, there's enough extra pieces where if they want to eat, they can. All right, guys. Everybody feel good? Everybody nice and full? And like I said, alligators are very observant animals. You have to be super observant when you are look at that guy eating. Oop, oop. Thanks, Dad, for the food. It was delicious. Oh, that's so big he's using his hind leg to kind of push it down. Alligators swallow all their food whole, as you'll notice today. Oh, look at him pushing it down. If you see an alligator ever in that position, that means they are quite enjoying their food. All right, guys, I will come back later to clean out their pen. I usually have to pull the drain. They definitely need it drained. There's one other little fight. It is kind of cool how they death roll even at this size. Trying to decide if I need to go in there and break it up or if, like I said, they're just kind of establishing. All right, I'm going to go in there and make sure they're all done fighting. You may end up with a really weird view of me because, like I said, I'm not used to crawling around in a gator pen and also live streaming. Normally, I do more of a flashy, smashy production, but I'm just going to leave this camera here. I am not sure what shot you're going to get of me. So if it ends up just being my big old butt in the camera, I apologize in advance. And for all of the single people out there, I don't apologize for anything. Oh, yeah, you know what I mean. All right, so let me see these two guys who are fighting. Oh, I almost fell in. That would have been a good video. Okay. All righty. Oh, as soon as they saw Dad coming, they're like, uh-oh, Jimmy, you better stop fighting. Dad's coming. Woo. All right. All right. So another fight averted. All right, guys, you be good. Like I said, I do like to sing to them, especially right now, because the animals do sense something's going on. There's nobody here except that weird little short guy who's always here. There's one last little fight. Oh, that guy's got a good piece of food there. Come on, guys. I just crawled in there. All right. Here we go. Crawling part 2. By the way, you may notice I have a knee brace on. A gator pinned me up against a tree and kind of twisted the frick out of my knee. So I'm going to be a little slower than normal doing all this stuff. This one I might have to break up. Oh, nope, he let go. Okay, I can't keep going in and out like this, guys. That's what she said. By the way, if you like super terrible puns and awful jokes, you've come to the right place. All right, here we go. So we'll do a little song. You'll notice there's a lot of Beatles in my repertoire. When I get older, losing my hair, many years from now, or will you still be sending me a Valentine? A birthday greetings, bottle of wine, or if you don't drink Coca-Cola, if I stay out till 2:45, or would you lock the door? I'm asking, will you still need me? Will you still feed me? When I'm 64, bum, bum. Oh, that was perfect. Somebody grunted at the end like they were singing along. See, Gators, everything's okay. Dad's here. Nothing to worry about. Whew, I keep it really warm in there. So if you see me sweating a lot, that's because I'm putting so much effort into the live stream, sweating it out for you. Alrighty. So I have a little bit of extra food. I'm going to feed some of these other gators later. There is our bearded dragon. You could tell he's on quarantine too because his beard is getting nice and big. Say hello to YouTube land. Everyone's like, holy crap, he only ever shows alligators. I had no idea there was another animal. Of course, alligators are what I love, but yeah, we actually have other animals. Hey, boys, I'm here to feed you. There you go, handsome. I've got a lot more food later. This is just some extra. Once again, if you are enjoying this, tell everybody all about it. Tell people to stop by and say hi. It is a little scary being out here during quarantine times. Because, like I said, I know we're closed now, but I also know we were open for a long time, and a lot of these things have been touched by. Well, I'm in Orlando, so people from all around the world have touched this, have touched that, have touched this. I'm not even going to think about it. We don't want to even think about it. Hey guys, oh, we got some more. I've got more food coming. This is just fun for now. Look at this guy. He's like, oh my goodness. It is food time. Holy poop. So, like I said, if you're enjoying this, kind of just giving you, you remember Chewy and Elizabeth? Yeah. Sometimes I'll bring Chewy around, but the other guys, they just kind of stay where they're at. By the way, thank you for talking. Sometimes it feels really weird doing these live streams. And I know I've heard a lot of people say, oh, I watch the live stream. I just don't want to chat and disturb you. Sometimes I feel super crazy. Like, am I just talking and singing to myself? Which, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of used to craziness by this point. All right, boys, I'm going to come by and feed you more later. Look at this guy. He's like, thanks, Dad. Did you go back and see him? Oh, yeah. I just saw it Thor and Elizabeth and hold on. Yeah, remember they have the big orangutans there? I saw them all not too long ago. I try to go back and forth to check on them all and do some training. I do try to train all the animals. Let's see, what else do we want to feed next? First, I'm going to kind of just walk around, make sure we got the fish. We'll feed those guys in a few minutes. Oh, yeah. You know that's good content. Watching somebody feed a fish? Heck yeah. That's going to be exciting. We'll try to make it fun. Who takes care of I don't? Usually there's a lady that runs the sanctuary, but often she's like, Michael, come back. I like the chimps. Help me take care of the alligators. But it's also a financial situation too. So we've got Big George up there. We've got Hercules in the water. We also have who's that over there? We've got Anakin up there. We've got Screech over there. This is Cena, the gator, right down here. Dun, 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 dun. I call him John Cena because he is blind in one eye. And he, like, you can't see me. So that's Cena. There's Chewy. Oh, we got a lot of movement back there in the water. They're probably like, oh, Dad's coming. Be good. Be good. Play it cool. There is Mr. Screech right there. Here are the tortoises. We'll be chopping up their food pretty soon. Hey, pal, I did leave a ton of hay for them, so if they do get hungry, they can always eat this hay. Hey, hey, what do you say? So we've got a big tortoise. And we have a cute little tortoise, too. Let's see if I can find him. There's a cute little guy. You look adorable. Let's make sure everybody's being good over here. Let's see. We've got Godzilla. He's the king of the pen there. Next to a gator I call Omega. We got Giggles way there in the back. Hey guys, I came to feed you. Just want to let you know everything's okay. And let me introduce you to Mr. Chomper. He's super huge. He may be in his water right now. Oh, he heard my voice. He's like, I'm going to come. Hey, Chomp, I'm thawing out some hot dogs for you. All righty? We'll have a good time in just a few minutes. All right. So I just kind of wanted to check on everything. Everything looks pretty good. Got a lot of poo to clean out of the tortoise cage. Their poo is kind of interesting. Like I said, I've been leaving them a bunch of extra hay so they can chomp on it throughout the day. But man, hay must be like frosted mini wheats or something for tortoises. Because since they've been eating the hay, he has been pooping. I'm talking like a nonstop poo machine. But that probably means it's good for him. Hey, I'm going to be chopping up some apples and stuff for you, Pally. And you can see the more the gators hear my voice, the more they kind of gather around. They're like, it's the guy. Hey, guys. I call that gator Groot over there. I am Groot. Hey, guys. I'll be taking care of you. I drove through a pandemic just to take care of you guys because I love you that much. We got Dwight up here. Dwight is one of my favorites. If anyone likes The Office, I named him after Dwight Schrute. He'll tell you all about bears, beets, Battlestar Galactica, all that good stuff. So like I said, I'm just going to get their food ready. We fed the baby gators. We'll have to clean out the baby gators. There's Cena again. Hey, guys. And I like to just talk to them, let them know everything's okay. Hey, gators, I came to say hi. Everybody doing all right? You haven't been fighting, right? I also, now it looks like I'm just here talking and singing, but what I'm doing is I'm also looking at them, inspecting them, making sure nobody has cuts or injuries, making sure no gators are acting weird, swimming weird, being silly. So there's more than just talking to the gators, although a lot of it is building a bond with them. I can see Java the gator there in the back swimming towards me. He's like, hey, Dad. All right, guys, I'll be working on your food in just a minute. All right, just wanted to let you know everything's okay. Oh, we got Scar right down here in front of us. Hey, big Scar. How you doing, Pally? You're a good boy. Good boy. Oh, like I said, this daggum knee brace, it is not. Oh, yeah, showing the leg. Woohoo! Going for those sexy YouTube points there. Yeah, with that knee brace, you may notice I'm limping around like a crazy fool. Oh, man. I just hope the Gators don't notice. Because even though we do have a good bond, they are pretty sneaky about noticing injuries and, like, oh, he can't run away from us. We might try to take advantage of that. So stay tuned, folks. You never know what may happen. Hey, this Gator was really sick about a year ago. Most of the employees said he'll never make it back. It brought him back to health, so he's one of my little pride and joys. All right, gonna check on the baby gators again, make sure they're all okay. Gators, there's plenty of extra food in there for you. Everybody all right? Okay. All right. Whew. My limp is getting worse. So now we're gonna cut up some of the food for the tortoises and also probably feed the little alligators up front. Okay, thanks for joining me. Oh, thanks for introducing your mom. Hello, Caitlin's mom. We appreciate you watching. It's hot out today. I'm just doing a little feeding here during the quarantine. Nobody else is here. Just me. Just me. But I'm going to do some feeding of the awesome gators. Like I said, this is called crock chow. It was made by a zoo for alligators and crocodiles, has vitamins and protein. Hello, Jenny. Like I said, honestly, being out in this quarantine is a little bit scary because you look at Facebook, everybody else is safe at home, everybody else is saying stay indoors. And here I am going in my car, hanging out at a theme park where, like I said, we're closed now, but all of these things were touched at one time. Here's a big scary gator. He doesn't seem like he needs food though today, so I think he'll be okay. So it's kind of scary being out here. Like sometimes I don't even want to breathe in the air. Like, whoa, is the air contaminated? But I love my alligators, so I'm gonna feed them no matter what. Hey, boys. So when you guys watch and say hello, it does make me feel better. Let's go, fellers. Who's hungry today? Somebody hungry. Come on, I drove all the way out here to take care of you. Let's eat some food. These guys look hungry. And if you're new to the Gator Crusader, normally I do far, far, far better presentation than this. But I figured, maybe somebody might want to kind of see what a zookeeper. Look at that guy. He's like, oh, that's delicioso. Somebody might want to kind of just see what a normal zookeeper's life is like. Plus, with everyone being quarantined, I don't get a chance to say hi to too many people. So it's like a fun. This guy's ready to go. He's stalking the unmoving food. Hey, buddy, there's plenty for you, pal. Look at this little guy peeking his head out. He's like, oh, can you bring me food? Hey, Caitlin, that's awesome. All right. Hey, guys, Caitlin just donated 5. Can everybody say thank you to Caitlin? Say thank you, thank you, thank you. Whew. That makes the danger a little bit better. If anybody else wants to give any kind of little donation or anything, there's something called Super Chat. You just hit that Super Chat button. It'll walk you right through it. I use most of the money to get food and cool props for my YouTube videos. But Caitlin, know that we super appreciate it. All the gators in the world are saying Caitlin rocks. Caitlin rocks. We got alligators, don't have crocs, but Caitlin rocks. Caitlin rocks. We may do that today. If you give a donation, I'll try to do some kind of song. I don't know how long that'll last for. I may run out of silly old lyrics soon. Look at this guy. He's like, oh, dang. Is this food from Caitlin? Yeah, Caitlin's feeding you. She's paying for your food. There you go, handsome boy. All right. So they all got something. Look at that cute little one. Oh, Tara, howdy do. You like the beard? Thank you. Thank you very much. That was the smolder. I don't know if you could tell, but for a long time, I was trying to go with the, what do you call it? The Iron Man, where I had the little Iron Man look. Because remember how in Endgame everyone kept saying he's got a weird beard? I'm like, well, shoot, I want a weird beard. But for some reason, I decided to go with the no mustache look. I don't know, just be a little crazy, a little different. All right, so we've got some apples. I'm trying to think of who I want to take care of next. We've already fed the baby gators. I've got something called tortoise chow here. Most people like when I feed the tortoises, so you may have to kind of bear with me while I'm cutting up some tortoise food. Oh, darn it. Normally we have a little iPad over there where we can play music, but they must have turned the iPad in when we closed down. So Maybe this will be a good time for us to sing along while I chop up these apples. Hey, Caitlin! Woohoo! All right. Even though I have an injured knee, see, injured knee. We're gonna try to do a Caitlin dance because she donated some money. All right, this is our thank you to you. Now keep in mind, I'm a little hurt, but we appreciate it this much. Ow, fudge. Okay, Caitlin dance, Caitlin dance, Caitlin dance. Oh, all right. I know that sucked, but that's how much we appreciate it. Oh, that really hurt my knee. Holy crap, holy. I should not have done that. Poop on me. Okay, let's see. I'm going to try to put the camera. Whoa, that was not a good idea, Michael. All right, I'm going to try to put the camera in a place where you can see me cutting up the food. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Caitlin's mom. You got a special dance and everything. Caitlin's mom got a special dance. It hurt so bad I nearly pooped my pants. But Caitlin's mom is super awesome. All right. So, like I said, I'm going to cut up. I know this is going to be riveting. But like I said, I think part of the thing of live stream is you just get to see people's regular day. I watched somebody live stream once them folding clothes. Cutting up tortoise food has got to be better than folding clothes, right? Right? Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. You can tell I'm talking to myself. When I think about tortoises, I talk to myself. Oh, I don't want anybody else. When I think about tortoises, I talk to myself. Hey, I was thinking, oops, since a lot of us are on quarantine, not a heck of a lot going on, maybe we can do a worldwide sing along. Like, I'll sing a song, but don't let me be the only one singing. Everybody else at home, sing along too. So, I do not want you to just sit there, listen to your computer, and be like, oh, listen to that guy's craptacular voice. No, that's not the point of this. And I have a knife in my hand. This is so, hey, if you're bored, you're at home, not much is going on, sing along with me. We're going to call this worldwide karaoke. In fact, if you do sing along, I was going to say record it and send it to me, but if you're watching me on your phone, you probably can't record it. Maybe after the live stream is done. I don't know. Just try to come up with something to be fun and interactive. All right, so I'm going to start singing, but I'm hoping we sing along with me. I'm going to pick a popular song, one that pretty much everybody knows. I've got a funny story to go with this. If we have time, maybe I'll even tell you kids the funny story. But you got to be good and you got to subscribe to the Gator Crusader on YouTube and tell all your friends to subscribe. During this crazy time, while most people are just sitting home bored, I am nonstop editing videos, trying to have something cool for you guys. So please subscribe. Please tell all your friends to subscribe so you can see all the new content. I put a pretty silly one on last night, getting lots of good feedback for that. Oh, we also have some kale. Humans don't seem to like kale very much. It's raining kale. Hallelujah. It's raining kale. If you wonder if I am just acting for the camera, absolutely not. The way I'm acting right now with all the songs and everything. Yoo-hoo! Oh, I should not. I got to be extra careful. I do not want to cut my finger off during this time. Because one, the medical workers are overwhelmed. And two, I really don't want to be walking into a hospital right now. So be careful, Michael. I'm being careful. You don't have to tell me. Yeah, so talking to myself like that, something pretty common that I do, especially while making the food for the animals. Now you probably feel bad for all the employees that work with me. I notice whenever I start singing, they always turn the radio up a little bit. I think that might be a hint, but I just sing even louder. So let's do some worldwide karaoke. The other day we had somebody watching from Hungary. Who knows? I know we don't have that many people live, but a lot of people will probably watch this after the fact. Like, oh, that guy is weird. If you're thinking that, then ooh, you have no idea. But I'm going to sing a song. Let's all sing along. As a child of the 80s, I always say you can do no better than Bon Jovi. And everybody knows Living on a Prayer, so we're going to sing that one. Should we start off with the do 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 brown 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 do 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 do. Not so long ago. Do 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 do. Oh man, I started way too high of a key. We're gonna go a little lower, my friends. Tommy used to work on the docks. Hold on. I can't sing. It's actually hard to sing, and Union's been on strike. He's down on his luck. It's tough. It's tough. Gina works a diner all day, putting apples in this. Working for the man. She brings home her pay for love. Whoa, for love. What does she say? She says you gotta hold on to what you've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. Woo, we got each other, and that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. Sing along now. Ho, ho, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my tortoise food. We'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Living on a prayer. Oh, if the camera wiggles a little bit, is because my limp is getting super bad because I did that silly butt dance. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, I'm feeding the tortoises. I almost forgot what I was doing. Tommy got his six string in hawk. Now he's on the mend when he used to make it talk so tough, so tough. Gina dreams of running away. Hey, Gators, did you know? Gina dreams of running away. She cries in the night. Like I said, I'd love to sing to my alligators, let them know everything's okay. Tommy whispers, it's okay. Sing along, Gators. Someday. Sing along, guys. Because we gotta hold on to what we've got. Oh, yeah, it doesn't make a difference. Ooh, I'm not dead. Just my camera fell off the thingy. Hold on. Uh oh. I'm okay. And we're back. Woo! All right. Okay. I'm okay, everybody. I'm okay. All right. Well, that was a little bit of excitement, but we definitely have to go back to the chorus of Living on a Prayer for the Gators. Like I said, I love to sing to them. They know something's up, they don't know what, but we got to let them know. Hey, Gators. Ho, ho, it's halfway there. Ho, ho, we are living on a prayer. Take my paw, we'll make it, I swear. Ho, ho, Gators, we're living on a prayer. Living on a prayer. Right now, the tortoises are probably saying, holy crap, stop singing, just bring me my dang food. Now, I have been trying to train the tortoise. Oh, we got a cool little lizard there. Hello, lizard. You're on YouTube Live. What do you think about that? Oh, don't be shy. Don't be camera shy, buddy. Okay, he's like, get away from me. Social distancing, dude. Goodness, even the lizards are going by it. Okay, normally, I wish I had done it, but I'm kind of distracted with all the camera and stuff. Normally, I bring a bell, and when I ring the bell, just like Pavlov, the tortoises know it's feeding time. So I have trained tortoises. But with all the craziness, I'm kind of just trying to get to it. Hey, Gators, did you see me sing? Did you hear the singing? Did you sing along? All right, so we're going to feed the cute little tortoise. Dang, I wish I had brought the bell. It's all right, because we get food by the bell. Here you go, buddy. Now, the problem with this guy is he's super picky. He usually only will eat his fruit, and I've had a hard time. Hey, you ready? Like, he'll eat the apples and kale all day, but the other little tortoise chow, he usually isn't that big of a fan of. But times are tough, bro. It's not time to be picky. Sometimes, if I wet it down first, he'll oh, I gotta clean this pen. Sometimes if I wet it down first, he'll be a little more likely to eat the tortoise chow. Kind of like, some kids only eat the cereal if it's wet first. Are you hungry, Palio? Right up here, pal. Look, we got your apples, we got kale, apples, kale, all your favorites. All right, I'm gonna let my knee rest for a second while we watch the tortoises eat. Yummo, isn't it, Buddy Boo? And then we've got this palm tree, of course, because we're in Florida, but it's really been dropping these palm seeds all over the place. They do love strawberries, that is for sure. Yeah, oh man, this guy especially. Sometimes the other employees will bring in their lunch, and if it's strawberries or something, they'll come by and feed it. Well, like I said, today you're getting to see what a normal day of a zookeeper is. It's not all glorious being chased around by alligators. Sometimes you're just walking around a pen, cleaning the water, cleaning the poo. Riveting, huh? Oh, the big guy's like, dude, you better have mine. Don't worry, it's coming in a second, Palio. Whoo, boy. You enjoying it, handsome? You enjoying it? He does have his own little house. Oh, I don't like to see things like this. This means somebody probably who was here visiting threw it at the tortoise. Ugh, that kind of stuff makes me angry. Gators, it makes me so angry. All right. So usually while they're eating, that's when I take the time to clean. But I also like to make sure they do eat. Because, like I said, we're in some weird times right now. I know everybody watching is like, duh, of course we're in weird times. But, the animals can sense something strange is going on. So I want to make sure they're all happily eating and nothing's wrong with them. He looks like he is very happily eating. We gotta hold on to what we've got. Well, now that song is stuck in my head. You'll probably hear it about 80 more times in the next hour. Dun, dun. Oh, why did you put so much of your hay in your water? That's so strange, oh, buddy. I don't know. Maybe he's like, if I like the tortoise chow in the water, maybe I'll like the hay in the water. This tortoise has kind of an interesting story. He was actually somebody's pet, and then they got a new girlfriend. And I don't know why tortoises are not scary like a snake or something, but the lady was just like, I do not like reptiles of any sort. If you're going to be with me, we're getting rid of all the reptiles. So the little fella came over here. That was well over a year ago, and I bet they're not even together anymore. And the guy's probably thinking, Dad, come it, I got rid of my tortoise. I always think about that poor guy, like, oh man, let's get a nice close up of the tortoise eating. Oh, he is chowing down. Chompity chomp chomp chompity chomp. Look at that tortoise go. So if the guy wanted, could he come and get it back? I would say probably not. I do not own this particular place, nor do I have a lot of superpower here. The owner has a lot of the power, and he's kind of one of those guys. Once you give it, no takesy backsies. So I would guess probably not. He's probably watching the video right now, saying, "Dad, come it! All right, you ready to see the big tortoise eat?" This guy's been walking around like, "Come on, Dad!" Ah, like I wish I had brought the bell. It's so cool. Normally, when I ring the bell, he comes walking right over. Ah, Paige, she's here. She actually works here. In fact, if you watch the last live stream, she helped me. It's a lot harder all by myself. But Paige can see all of our animals. She probably misses them. Everybody's doing okay, Miss Paige. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Hey, Mr. Tortoise, it is food time. Oh, I brought you a lot. Mm, oh boy, this is so good. I love that little short guy so much. Yeah. I was told if I didn't come by myself, no animals would even get fed. So we are on quarantine. But that's a super cool offer. Good boy. How's the little baby doing? Are you going crazy taking care of him, or is it kind of fun to have some time with him? And no, I'm actually not talking to the tortoise this time. Normally I do. I'm actually talking to Paige. She has the cutest little baby you've ever seen in the whole universe. Well, I had a daughter. Maybe she was the cutest, but second cutest baby in the whole universe. You know what? I don't think I'm going to clean the poop live on YouTube. I feel like that's a little weird. And I mean, I don't mind weird stuff, but some people, I don't know, you know how things are these days. They may get offended at that part. Now I'm going crazy being locked up. He's crying. Oh, don't cry. Don't cry, little one. Your mom's going insane. Well, you only have 2.5 more months of this page, and then you'll be able to go back to normal. Maybe 3 months. Paige is on day 2, and she's like, I'm insane. I don't know how long it's going to be. I was just trying to be silly. I'm pretty sure it won't be 3 months, but at this point, who the frick knows what's going to happen in this dang world? Okay, so you see, I also try to clean out their water, give them fresh water, make sure they get fed. And man, I cannot get Living on a Prayer out of my head now. That was maybe not the best song to pick to sing, because now it is stuck in there. You enjoying your food, little Shelly boy? You gotta hold on. I gotta get this song out of my head. I wonder if I should sing something else. Because everybody watching YouTube will soon be dead because I'm singing the same song over and over. They're gonna change the channel and watch a guy feeding his dog Rover. Hi, Caitlin, and I really couldn't handle 2 months. Oh, uh-oh. I think you could handle 2 months. You're a strong, independent woman. It would give you plenty of time. With 2 months, it would give you plenty of time to start all of those Instagram pages I've been telling you about. So, maybe you'll become an Instagram star. All right, so now we got some water filling up while I check a do on this guy. Ooh, he is chomping down. He is loving that. Do 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 do. He's loving it. Oh, you might even be able to hear the crunch if I get it close enough. Captain Crunch. Oh goodness. I don't think I can guess live on YouTube. I might have to text you later for that. Oh goodness. Well, that message alone kind of made my day. Am I gonna get pictures? Do I want to get pictures? Probably not. All right. Oh, there must be a kink in the hose because this is coming out slowly. Dun, 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 dun. Check in for kinks. Check in for kinks. Oh, you really got me going. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. All right. That was a joke for the old people only. I just said I'm checking for kinks. And I'm like, well, you really got me. Get it? Because that's an old song from the group The Kinks. Lola, tortoise, tortoise. I can't, I don't know why your poop smells, but you walk kind of slow. You got a big old shell, oh, my tortoise. Oh, man, I just made that up as I went along. I could be on like, whose line is it, anyways? I don't. Let's see if we can fix it up a little better. You don't understand how bad your poop does smell, but you walk pretty slow. You got a cool old shell on my tortoise. 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 Braggada brankada bow bow. Boo doo 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 doo. Doo 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 doo. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm gonna slip. I'm gonna clean out since the baby tortoise put so much freaking hay in his water. I'm gonna clean that out a little bit too. Oh goodness, the tree just attacked me. Hello, tortoise. Why you put so much hay in your water? Maybe he likes it that way. I don't know. I don't want to mess it up if he enjoys it. Like I said, this is definitely not my normal YouTube. It's also not my normal live stream. Normally, I try to make my live streams a little more exciting, but I was told not to mess around very much. Just come here, take care of the animals, go. Don't screw around, don't be silly, don't be funny. So I figured, well, I'm just going to live stream my average normal day. So it's not as exciting as normal, but I know some of them teenagers who like the live stream stuff, they like to just see normal. And with me, normal is, I don't know if you can even say that. Dadgummit, with my knee, it is hard getting over this. Tortoise, you better appreciate all this. I'm hurting my knee. I'm walking around in a freaking pandemic just to make sure you get some. Oh, he just talked back to me. We got a sassy tortoise. We got a tortoise with some sass. Who is sassy today? You just trying to tell Paige you miss her too? Okay, that's sweet of you. Every once in a while he sticks his tongue out. I'm trying to get his tongue there on camera. Da 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 da. La da 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 da. Ow! Golly! I'm not sure if you're allowed to curse on YouTube Live, but it's about to come. My knee's freaking hurting me. I could do it. I can do it. I'm not going to turn off the live stream. I'm going to power through it because the show must go on. Oh, Paige has over 20 snakes at home, tortoises, geckos, cats, dogs. So you shouldn't be bored. All that and a kid? Holy cow, I thought I was busy. Paige has a zoo. Paige has a zoo. If you notice, I kind of sing nonstop. I like to say that, oh, I'm doing it to calm down the animals, let them know that everything's okay. But I think I just kind of sing nonstop, animals or not. Just when I have the animals around, I don't seem quite as crazy because I'm like, oh, I'm singing to the animals. I'm not just talking to myself. All right, this thing is taking forever to fill up, but I'm not going to be here for a day or so. Fortunately, reptiles don't need to eat every single day. And like I said, I'm giving most of the animals extra food, extra hay. So I want to make sure he has more than enough water. And then we get to feed the bigger alligators. Oh, yeah. So if that's what you've been waiting for, we're almost at the main event. Oh, and you can watch me feed the fish. I will probably also feed the bearded dragon off camera just because he eats little pinky mice. And I know some of you might love it, probably a lot of you would, but there's always going to be somebody who's offended and flags it. And I'm trying to put out cool YouTube content, not get flagged right now. So different morphs of ball pythons. You have one boa. Oh, she has a boa that's 8 feet long. Whoo-wee. That's what he said. Haha, get it, get it? Oh man, I am king of the terrible jokes. For some reason, actually, normally I say these jokes just to myself in my mind, and I gotta admit, I crack myself up. But hearing them out loud, I'm like, oh gosh, I'm the worst. All right, Paige says they're the best. I don't know. I make myself laugh, but I feel like it's an exclusive thing. Let's see, is the little tortoise still eating? Yes, Dad. I'm quite enjoying the fact that you got it wet for me. I feel like it tastes a lot better. I don't know why, but doesn't that kind of, does anybody watch Family Guy? I think that voice, I don't know why I'm doing the voice of the creepy neighbor, you know? I'm gonna give you $1 for each joke you say now. All right. Can they just be like regular knock knock jokes, or does it have to be like natural jokes that just come out of me? That's what he said. Oh man, this guy's hungry too. Your natural jokes. Okay. Well, now that the pressure's on, I probably won't be able to say any. Like, did you ever see that movie, Finding the Nemos? About the little fish swimming around in Australia? You remember how they're clownfish and everyone's like, oh, if you're a clownfish, tell me a joke. And it's like, ah, that's how I kind of am. I can tell jokes if I'm just an all natural. Man, that reminds me. All natural. There is nobody over there. There's nobody playing golf anywhere. As long as I keep the camera pointed this way, I could do this whole live stream naked. Plus, I feel like the animals would accept me better simply because um, they're naked. So they're like, oh, he's one with nature, just like us. All right. So here we go. All right. I might leave my knee brace on, but other than that, we're going to do some naked live streaming. But Paige knows I don't like to get naked very often. I'm very shy about stuff like that. So this is very rare for me. Oh, do you enjoy your oh look, he's having a little hay dessert. I want some hay for dessert. I want some hay for dessert. All right. So actually this guy's eating slow. Normally he's scarfed it all down by now. Right now, George and Screech and Mac and Dwight, Chewie, Anakin, they're all looking at me like, ooh, did you guys hear that loud poppy pop sound? That was actually called a jaw slap. When an alligator's trying to, oh, here's where I get educational. When an alligator is trying to establish their territory, and we are getting ready to get into mating season, so they're really trying to establish their territory, they open their mouth with most of their mouth out of the water, a little of their mouth underwater. And you guys have heard when I feed the gators how they can pop their jaws really loud. They purposely pop their jaws as hard as they can. So not only does it make that loud popping sound, but it also makes a big splash sound so that it almost sounds like a door slamming and somebody doing like a belly flop in the water simultaneously. That's the alligator's way of saying, this is my territory. I'm not sure if you could hear it, but I definitely can. Uh oh. I am being attacked. Attack of the tortoise. Doo doo, doo doo. Either that or he likes the fact that I'm taking my clothes off. Okay. Well, you no, you're not allowed to bite that part. All right. Gotta get my dangly bits out of his pen. Okay. Oh, that hurts my knee. Hey, bud. Thanks for being on live. Can you say hi to everyone? Can you say hi to everybody in YouTubeville? YouTubeville, YouTubeville. We got a tortoise on a YouTubeville. Okay. Let me turn this water off. Like I said, if you happen to catch some of the poop in his pen, don't worry. I am going to clean all that out. I'm just not going to do that live on YouTube. I feel like that might be kind of weird. Ha! Okay, remember? I just saw the funniest thing. Remember how I said the baby tortoise is really picky and won't eat the chow unless I wet it down? He is just like a little kid that all he does is just smush the food. Hey, Paige! Awesome! $3. Thank you, Paige. I really super, super, super appreciate it. Okay, I will keep the jokes coming, but I don't want any more money from you because I know you have a teeny tiny little baby. Everybody else send lots and lots of money. But Paige, that's perfect from you. But see, all he did is just play with it and smush it around. But seriously, truly, thank you, Paige. I would do a dance, but the last dance I did, I hurt my. But $3 is a lot of money when you have a baby. All right, we're gonna try to get you a dance because you sent the money. Here we go. Give me a second to limber up and get ready. Oh, I'll do that dance you were trying to get me to do. Remember the other day you wanted me to do the dance? I'm super highly, highly, highly embarrassed, but you sent money, so now I feel like I'm like either a dancing prostitute or like a paid monkey. All right, this is for Paige. Oh, I can't remember the dance. This is as much as I can remember. All right, that was for the $3. I hope you could see that because I am not doing it again. All right, tortoises, I'll talk to you in a bit. I love you guys. Be good. I love you. Like I said, I'm trying to talk to the animals and calm them down. Because if you just tuned in, yes, of course. Oh, look at that guy moving fast. He was like, I heard him sing, I heard him talk, but he's not feeding. I'm getting your food for you right now, Palio. I'm getting your food for you right now. Yeah, the animals, of course, don't know. That was great. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. you could see it. It's so hard to do this live stream because I'm trying to be the cameraman and the actor and the producer. I'm like a one-man movie. If you do enjoy my one-man movies, once again, here comes a cheap plug. Subscribe to my YouTube page. Please, please, please. You can also find me on all forms of social media under the Gator Crusader. And I don't always just talk alligators. Sometimes we do nerd culture stuff like Avengers and comic books. Let's see how Mr. Beardy's doing. I always like to check their water, make sure their water's clean and filled enough. I also like to check their enclosure for any poo to clean it out. So sometimes it's not just feeding the animals, it's taking care of them too. Let's see, Paige, you see any poo in there? See, now it feels like you're at work, right? Oh, if you want me to really feel like you're at work, I'll start complaining at you for ridiculous and ignorant reasons. Then you'll be like, just like a typical day. Why are you closing? I just called you on the phone 4 hours ago, and you said you were open 4 hours ago. Now don't you feel like you're back at work? This little boat I made with my buddy Jeff, he did most of the work. But since he's back in New York, and I don't think he's watching, I'll take the credit for it now. All right. We are going, since I've been talking so much, Clorox. It almost looks like it's an advertising. Honestly, I'm using so much Clorox everywhere I go all the time. Oh no! I've been compromised! Oh, poop! This episode has been brought to you by Clorox Sanitizer. All right. We got to do a quick glove change. They're looking kind of grungy, anyways. So, glove change. Talk amongst yourselves while I change gloves. Do we need a topic to talk about? Let's give you a topic. I think Hulk Hogan is better than Stone Cold Steve Austin, and both of them combined are far better than any pro wrestler today, except for maybe the guys in AEW. And if you're here for animals and not pro wrestling talk, how's my daughter doing? Hello. See, changing gloves. She's doing pretty good. I just talked to her on the phone. My daughter used to live stream with me. I'll try to kind of duck and talk so you can see me at the same time. My daughter used to live stream with me, but she just doesn't like being outside very much, and it is pretty darn hot here. And we had big dreams of making tons and tons and tons of money and being this cool TV show daddy-daughter duo. And I think when it didn't happen right away, and it was so hot, and if you're watching this live stream, you can pretty much tell I'm a weird and annoying person. I don't think she could stand to live with me. She lived with me for like 2.5, 3 months, and then she was like, Dad, I can't take it. But I still talk to her all the time. I just talked to her on the phone. I just texted her. She's kind of a hermit. Like, she stays inside and read books all day. So to her, this quarantine is nothing. Just a regular old every day at the office. But thanks for asking. I'll let her know that you asked. All right. I'm going to get a quick drink. Whew. Boop, 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 boop. Whew. I'm going to try to thaw out these hot dogs a little better. Okay, we have re-gloved. We're going to spray a little spray on the gloves. Choo, 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 choo. Okay, and I'm back. Everybody's probably like, ugh, I like looking at the Clorox bleach better. Okay, I'm I'm gonna get some food together for the main lake. This is what we're gonna do in case you want to hang around. Oh, and I had to put my clothes back on because I was afraid my. I'm not even gonna tell the rest of the story. I just put them back on. I'm going to feed the alligators, the big guys. Then I'm going to sing some bits to the fish. Then, ugh, I had so much bleach on my hands, and when I clapped, I guess bleach is better getting in my mouth than the virus. But good, that tasted like bleach. Um, I'm gonna save feeding the big giant 12-foot gator for last. That's right. I'm bribing you to stay because I'm lonely. I'm by myself. So you gotta stay and keep talking to me. And if you do, your reward will be seeing the big gator get fed. Unless, of course, I get eaten by the medium sized gators, then your reward is watching somebody get eaten. That's pretty cool. Once again, we have got what's called croc chow. This was made by a zoo for alligators and crocodiles. I'm not sure if that comes through or not. My mom and sister are texting. I don't know how this YouTube live works. Not sure if you see or not. But my mom, who is quarantined and at home, is actually, she's not super old, but she's my mom, and you've seen how old I am. She's in her 60s. And instead of just being quarantined at home, she's really good at sewing. She's sewing masks to be able to give to all of the doctors and nurses who are greatly running out of masks. So if any of you watching right now are at home and you're good at sewing and you're looking for something to do, there's actually quite a few Facebook groups where they tell you how to sew it, where to donate it to, and the doctors are super, 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 super grateful. It's kind of like World War II, where everybody had to help everyone out. So, I'm getting lots of food for all my guys. Oh, I'll even feed Loki. Loki is an isolated gator who's all by himself, who's probably the grumpiest gator here. I'll make sure you guys get to see that one too. So see, there's lots of reasons to stick around, and who knows, maybe more. And if you're lucky, maybe even more jokes. Why is he isolated? Because if he's with the rest of the pen, he just fights like crazy. Just like every once in a while, some humans have to be in prison just because they don't play well with others. This alligator, though, he's got a really cool knack. Every time he goes in a pen, within 2 or 3 minutes, he can already sense who the alpha is of the pen and immediately goes to the alpha, who's usually the baddest, meanest gator there is, and he just starts attacking. And because he's the baddest, meanest gator and he wants to stay the alpha, they fight back and they both fight seriously. But usually when a new gator comes in a pen, they hide from the alpha, or it takes them a couple days to figure out who's in charge. It would be like if you went to a new school and within 2 minutes you found like the king of the school, like, hey dude, we're fighting. I'm taking over this school. I just think it's pretty amazing he is able to do that in such a short time. I'm not sure. I think it's a little combination of both. Because he doesn't fight with just the alpha, he fights with anyone that swims by him at all. So, like I said, just like there's some people who are better off loners, I mean, alligators, they do have different personalities. You'll see the same thing out of these guys. So, yeah, so if anybody likes to do sewing or if you're bored, be like my mom, sew masks for the nurses and stuff. Oh, speaking of masks, yesterday I had to go to Walmart to get a George Foreman grill because I don't have an oven at my place or a stove. So I have been eating microwave only for the past like 2 weeks. Mostly Pop Tarts and SpaghettiOs, and I'm going insane The other day, I actually tried to make spaghetti-o nachos. Bad idea. So I'm like, I'm getting a Foreman grill, which kind of bit me in the butt because now I have the grill, but there's no meat anywhere. So whatever. But I had to get a Foreman grill. Everyone in Walmart had gloves and masks. Everyone. And I'm like, crap, I have gloves, but I don't have a mask. And of course, they don't make them anymore. So I thought I was super creative. The first thing I did is I ran into Walmart. I ran into the children's birthday section and I found the Spider-Man mask. And I was like, you know what? This obviously is not going to protect me as well as a medical mask, but it's a lot better than having nothing. So I walked around Walmart pushing my cart shopping like this. And here is the craziest thing about it. I'm like this in Walmart. None of the adults batted an eye or acted or thought or seemed it was weird that I'm shopping like this. A couple of the kids, of course, are like, Mom, I just saw Spider-Man in Walmart. But the adults didn't think anything of it, which shows number one, that's how scared people are right now. You could literally walk through Walmart in a Spider-Man mask. Not one person even laughed. Not one person even acknowledged it. So that's number one, how weird Walmart is, number one. And number two, that's how scared everyone is. They don't even have time to laugh. Everyone just had their head down and was shopping. So that's kind of the state of the world right now, which is why I'm trying so hard to make funny, silly YouTube videos, to make funny social media content, why I'm talking to you guys now, because everybody's pretty scared out there. So hopefully I can help you feel a little bit better. All right, so we're going to feed some of these guys. Maybe I can show you my bell trick if I don't mind limping over. Goodness, my limp is getting so bad, I'd almost be better off with a peg leg like a pirate. Oh, look, someone's calling. No, we are not open. All right, here's my box of cool stuff, all my medicine for the gators. Here, people won't stay outside. Yeah, that's a big problem here, too. And it's making all the people who are staying inside, like when I was at Walmart yesterday, it was packed. You would have, I mean, busier than a regular day. So it's like, come on, people, stay inside because the more people go outside, the more it's basically negating everyone who is quarantining. So, like I said, I like to train the alligators. All right, guys. Whoa, somebody's hungry. Look at that guy. He came out of nowhere. Holy crap, I didn't even see him. Look at that guy. Let's go, boys. This guy looks hungry, too. Oh, there's a whole bunch right below me, too. Good boy. See, Daddy hasn't forgotten about you. Good boys. These guys are hurrying over. And like I said, I'm trying to feed them a little extra. Just in case they're nervous. Everybody likes to nervous eat. Most of those stores are pretty bought out here. Yeah, everything's bought out. Like I said, I got myself a Foreman grill, but there was no meat. Ah, I can't believe that. Caitlin said people just hang out at the pizza place. Man, if I go to get food, like I said, I've been just eating microwave stuff, so I'm probably gonna break down and get a pizza. But dude, I'm gonna wear my Spider-Man mask. I'm gonna wear my gloves. I'm going to run in, grab it, and run out. Not only for my safety, but for the safety of you, Caitlin, and anyone else who works there, and if your mom happens to be living with you, for her safety. So it's not just to protect me, it's to protect everybody. But that's my sermon for the day. I don't want to get too preachy. I just want to be fun animal stuff. I'm gonna clean off the thing for a bit. So hold on. It's not an eclipse. There we go. I just wanted to make it a little cleaner for you. Good boys. Good eating. Oh, we got some little guys coming up from back there. Good job, fellers. All right. And then we'll feed some more. I always like to check on the temperature of the animals too. I have little temperature gauges in there. Hey, little guys. I'm gonna have to clean your water out. All right. Let's see if these guys are hungry at all. They may be, they may not be. I mean, they did just eat a whole lot the other day, but here comes a couple that seem pretty interested. Who is interested in food? Glorious food. We're anxious to try it while we're in the mood. Oh, that guy's super hungry. Oh, here's another little gator. He popped up out of nowhere. And I see a gator over here who needs a little food. So as you can see, I'm just walking you through a typical day of the Gator Crusader. Is Chewy? Nah, Chewy is in the next pen up. We'll see Chewy in just a second. Look at those guys. They're like, holy fart, it's food time. Except I don't think those gators said fart. They look like gators who would say bad words. Oh, this guy's all excited. So is that guy. I love when they do the high walk. While we're in the mood, we're anxious to try some. Oh, here we go. Gotta get some action. Come on in, Gator. The water's fine. Here comes another one. Do 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 do. I'm doing the high walk on you. Oop to oop high walk on you. Oop to oop oop. Pom 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 pom. Come on, bud. Good boys. Everybody's getting a lot to eat. These guys, these are the gators that like to cuss. There you go, little curse word gate. I don't know why I think that. Now, alligators definitely, honestly, do show personality, but I will admit sometimes, just to be silly, I'll give them my own little personalities online, too. Good boys. Those gators are really pretty. They're really yellowish in color. That guy's chomping down. Yeah, we're going into Chewy's pen in just a second. Just making sure these guys have enough foods. Gonna feed that little guy off by himself. He's probably a little too scared to get near the bigger gators, so I'll bring the food to him. Good boys. See, Daddy loves you. Everything's perfect. I came here to bring you food, my friends. Like I said, I feel it's really important to encourage all the gators, let them know everything is okay, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. 'Cause I saw her face, ba-ba, bam, bam, bam. Now I'm a believer, ba-bam, bam, bam. And not a trace, oh, and not a trace down in my mind, 'cause gators, I'm in love. Ooh, ooh, I'm a believer, just couldn't leave her if I tried. Oh, that was really some of my best singing. All right. Sometimes they're like, I don't know if that singing makes me feel better or worse. You know who seems to really enjoy when I sing to him is Chomper, the really big alligator. For some reason, he just absolutely loves it. All right. Now, normally when I go into this big gator pen, I take my time. I sing to the gators. I do some training. I tell them to come on command, stop on command. But I've been thoroughly instructed to not waste my time. Just make sure they're fed and go. I've been told that many, many times. So if you want to see me do a little more training and have a little more fun with them, definitely subscribe and watch another time when I live stream. Okay, got to go through the keys. I've sprayed bleach on these keys so many times. They're actually getting like rusty because I am bleaching the crap out of them. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. So normally I do spend a lot more time with these gators. Today, though, it's going to be a little faster, but this is one of the moments we've all been waiting for. We are entering the big alligator pen. Hey guys, I love you guys. How you? Oh, somebody must have walked right on his head. Look, that's Dwight. He's got dirt all on his head. Someone must have walked right over him. So that's Dwight. Behind is Elizabeth. Over there is Anakin. Back there is Chewie. Big George is next to Chewie. We've got Scar right in front of me. Hercules right over there. We got Cena in the back. Let's see. Scar's been kind of scared lately. Scar, head up. Scar, head up. See, he's all shy. Hercules. Good boy. He does have a few bite marks on him. I wonder if I have time to get him. See, he's all shy now. He used to be like a bad butt. We got Jericho down here. Good boy. Oh, there's a little poo. Got to clean that up. This skater's name is Stinker. We got Edward. Omega. This is Jabba right down here. Hey, Jabba. Edward. And Godzilla. Godzilla, head up. Good boy. Look at these guys. Here's some more high walking. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Good high walking, guys. Here's Groot. I am Groot. Good boy. There's Dwight getting into the water. Here's Mr. Stinker. Here you go, Stinker. Oh, they are all biting. Right here is my foot. They are all underneath this bridge. They are hitting it really hard. I hope I don't fall in. Here comes Hercules again. There's Dwight. Groot. I've actually been training them to bite at the bridge because my idea is I want to run across the bridge and they're chomping at my feet. There's Giggles. Hey, Giggles. We got Anakin going in the water over here. Like I said, I've been trying to train them to circle this rock when I yell, alligators, assemble. Just like when Captain America said, Avengers, assemble. I noticed it was real loud last time, so I'm going to take this away. Alligators, assemble! Alligators, assemble! Here they all come. Good boy. Look at that. Look how fast he's swimming. Look at these guys. He's like my alligator Avengers. Dun, da da dun, dun, da 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 dun, da da dun, dun, da da da. Here's Mac, one of my favorites. Mac, Bucky, Omega, Giggles, Groot. Good boy. Cena, Edward, Dwight, Godzilla. Holy crap, he's climbing the rock. Look how close he is to my little feetsies. Come on, George. Mac's trying to get to my feet too. Mac, head up. Head up. Look how close he is to my feet. Good boy. Good assemble. Good. Assemble. And if oh, look at that guy. Oh, that's Elizabeth. Elizabeth, come on in the water. Welcome to the danger zone, huh? Come on over. Oh, yeah, I've been thinking. You should come over. Here comes Chewy. All right, Caitlin, there's your favorite. Chewy, come on. Caitlin's been waiting to see you the whole time. There's Screech. Screech doesn't go in the water very often. Come on, guys. All right. Chewy is that. Let's see. I'll try to point. Chewy is that guy that's kind of half thinking about getting in the water. Here he goes. He heard me say his name. Chewy, Caitlin wants to see you. Hey, Mama, how are you? Mom, I was just telling everybody how you make those masks for the doctors and nurses in need. So, once again, anybody out there, hey, Mac, anybody out there who knows how to sew, I encourage you, especially if you're quarantined and stuck at home, head up, make some masks. These doctors need it. Head up, Elizabeth, head up. Good job. Oh, here's Chewy right there. Chewy! Oh, look at. Oh, man. I wish you guys had a perspective of. There's like 20 alligators chomping away, and here am I standing on this little rock. Totally surrounded. I'm totally surrounded by chompy chompers. Head up, Mac. Good boy. So, yeah, the doctors and nurses out there, they desperately need masks. If you're quarantined at home, there's Facebook pages that I assume tell you how to do it, where to donate it to. Hey, Hercules. Thanks, Mom. Woohoo. All right. We're going to try to do a cool dance for my mom because she just donated. You don't have to do that, Mom. You're already doing enough making the masks. This is the mom dance. This is the mom dance because mom donated to the Gators and we are happy and we're so grateful. You are the bomb, and you are my mom. Mwah. All right, Gators. What do you say to my mom? Can you say, thank you very much? Oh, look, Mac is super grateful. Hercules, say hi to my mama. Somebody call my mama. Somebody call my mama. Edward likes you, mama. Okay. Oh, wow, they are surrounding me. Holy crap, these guys are hungry. All right, there's Chewy right there. I know how my mom is. She's like, stop goofing around, pay attention to the Gators. Right. But I really appreciate it. Ah, cool. Look at George. George is the biggest one. Look how handsome he is when he does the high walk. That is a handsome gator. George, come on, say hi. Whew, that's a lot of walking for him, too. He's walking all the way across the whole pen. Come on, George. Once again, thanks, Mom. If anybody else wants to donate, we got that super chat. Hit the button. I love the high walks, too. Good boy, Georgie. Now we got to make sure we feed him for coming over here. Good boy. Good boy. Good job, handsome. Like I said, normally if you watch me, I do actually spend a little more time with the training, giving them individual attention, but I was very strictly instructed, don't waste my time, just feed them and go. But I still have to at least call them by their names, right, George? George, he came all the way over here. George, head up. He's really close to my feet. George, head up. Good boy. Mac always has his mouth open. Godzilla! Mr. Stinker. All right, Hercules, Groot, Jericho, Omega. Jericho, Omega, that's my favorite wrestling match there. I see you guys. Elizabeth, there you go. Oh, yeah. George. Oh, there's Chewie around the back corner. We got Edward and Giggles. Giggles! Cena. Good job, fellas. Oh, here comes somebody a little late to the party. It's Screechy Boy. There you go, Screechy. There you go. Good job, fella. Good boy. So just making sure everybody gets enough food. If you want to see one of my coolest YouTube videos, there was a time I was swinging on this rope swing from there over to the rock. I actually fell in on top of 13 gators. See how quick they are to jump and bite? It is my most famous YouTube video. It definitely went viral. ESPN did a special about it. MTV talked about it. It was on NBC Nightly News. No, I did not fall on purpose. The rope swing snapped. But look, these guys are ready to chomp anything that hits the water. How did I survive? Watch my YouTube videos and find out. Oh, that was a cheap plug commercial, wasn't it? I got you. All right, so I'm going to throw out a little more food. Make sure I get some to Screech since he just swam over here. Mac, good boy. George, smile. Woo, that was close. Good boy. Sorry if that was too loud over the microphone. Good boys. Good, handsome fellas. There's Chewy again, just for Caitlin. Screechy! Good boys. You know I love you. Don't worry about a thing. Hey, Gators, you know why? Every little thing is gonna be alright. Woo! That was close. I woke up this morning. 3 little birds. Hey, head up, George. This is my message to you. Oh, Gators, don't worry about a thing. Okay, good job. Now, my battery is running low, but I brought an extra battery. See, I was prepared. So I want to be able to feed the big chomper guy and let you see that. I've been promising that for the last hour and a half. Got a couple poo-poos I got to clean up out here, but I'm not going to do that on the live stream. That's just kind of gross. But if you see it, don't worry. I will clean it. Scar, get in the water. Scar, for some reason, just feels like hanging out by himself. Here you go, Scar. Hopefully he gets all that food. If not, I'll come back, make sure he gets fed. Look at Screech swimming really fast to go steal the food. All right, so I got to kind of hurry so I can get my battery charger hooked up so we don't lose me. If I do somehow get turned off, because right now I'm turned on. Probably shouldn't say weird stuff like that with my mom watching. If this does go off, I will try to charge the battery up a little bit and then go feed the big alligator so you guys can't miss that. Like I said, I've been kind of promising we're going to feed that big gator for a while. Whew. It is hot. It's a little scary being out here. And then once I turn the camera off, there's a lot of poo for me to clean, but hey, that's the job, right? And Loki. Oh, yeah. I'll definitely feed Loki too. I just got to get to that battery charger. Wonder how well the battery charger is going to hang on while I'm running around. Oh, I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Hey, Beardy, you looking handsome. Let's check his temperature. That's looking good. All right. I need to definitely get another drink. I think I've been talking for like almost an hour, 40 minutes. Me getting thirsty. Okay. So here's my little sanitized chamber. Once again, here's my cool Spider-Man mask that I was wearing at Walmart yesterday. Let me get the charger. All right. Give me just a minute to try to hook all of this stuff up. It's going to be kind of weird for a second. Don't worry. See, I like to say that I sing to the Gators to make them feel better, but you'll also notice I sing a lot of times all the way just by myself, anyways. Okay, so we are back in the office where you can see I've cut up all kinds of food for a second. Oh, I missed the first thing you said, Mama. All I saw was for a second. Okay, so we are back in the office room, reminding us we're going to feed the fish in a second. But before we feed the fish, let's charge up the battery. All right, now we are charging. We're charging. Okay, so I'm just going to leave the phone here for 1 second, get something to drink, let it charge a little bit, and then we're going to feed the fish, we're going to feed Loki, and then I might even feed salamanders. Ew, cool. And then, of course, Big Chomper. But for just a few minutes, we're going to take a tiny break. So sing songs to yourself, run to the bathroom, talk amongst yourself. Yeah, maybe you guys can all chat together. Mom, maybe you can put on the screen what Facebook page they can go to that'll teach you how to make masks for doctors and nurses in need. Because we really appreciate those doctors and nurses. I actually saw a Facebook post today that said, when all of this is over, we should throw a me too, taking a break. We're all taking a quick break. We should throw a parade, like a Super Bowl parade, but have it just have doctors and nurses on the floats. And we all line the streets and clap for them and give them their due. Oh, YouTube videos will show you how to make masks for doctors. So anybody watching, give it a try. We're stuck at home anyways. All right, quick break time. I'll be right back, my friends. Don't worry about a thing. This is when I should have music playing. Just gonna give my throat another minute or two break. But I'm having fun. Hopefully you guys are too. This is making a scary situation a lot better. Thanks guys for watching. It means a ton. And even if you're not watching live, if you're watching later, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Hopefully we're putting a smile on your face. That's what I'm working hard to do. Oop. All right. Protect your throat, Michael. Protect your throat. Okay. Okay. sanitizing everything. Almost coming back. If you're going to the bathroom, finish up, finish up. Just getting some more gator food prepared. See, it's a never-ending job. Take care of these critters. Hmm. Hmm. All right. We are back. Did you enjoy your break? Hopefully you did. All right. So we're going to feed some fish right now. I don't need my keys, so we'll leave that there. Going to make sure the top of the can. I am spraying everything. We're taking no chances. Make sure we have our cool bell. Boop, 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 boop. Now, yes, I am even trying to train the fish as well. Trying to train all of my animals. Oh, let's see how the snakes are doing. Mom, close your eyes for this part. I just want to make sure there's no poo in their cage, that they have nice, fresh, clean water. Fresh water, no poo. They're pretty low maintenance, easy to take care of, but some people love snakes. So, for those of you that love them, enjoy it. For those that aren't big snake fans, you can open your eyes now. We have moved out of the snake territory. Da, 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 da. All right, so you've seen I use this bell to train a lot of my animals. I used to use just the bell with the fish, but I had a friend of mine say, I don't know if the fish can hear the bell that well. So not only do I ring the bell for them, but I also turn their lights on and off because I know they can see that. So when it's time to feed the fish, oh, not only do they get the bell, they also get the lights on and off. And I, of course, sing to them too. So let's start ringing the bell. See how hungry they look. My mom thought the bears by the window were real. No, most of the animals here are real, but those guys are not. I mean, we could pretend like it. All right, see, they heard the bell. See, I think they know the bell, but I don't know. Who knows? But just in case, I turn their lights on and off because I know they recognize. See, they definitely recognize what that means. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. This part is hard. Oh, hold on one second. Okay, you're gonna have to give me a second to rearrange everything. The phone almost fell. We were almost swimming with the fishes. Would you be mine? Won't you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Together forever is what we will say. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Please won't you be? Won't you be my neighbor? See, so I even sing to the fish. I've always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with who? With you. Oh, and I always make sure I turn off their lights on and off so they really understand the food is connected to that part. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Together forever is what we will say. Oh, we're getting more of a reflection than anything on that one. Oh, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Like I said, today is more about just what an average day with me looks like. Hopefully, we've gotten some cool alligator excitement. And pretty much from now on, we're going to feed Loki, Chomper, and also some. Oh, maybe a few salamanders too. Would you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Please won't you be? Won't you be my neighbor? Ow! All right. All right. right, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Love you. And yes, we've got the bears right over here. I'm going to attempt to pet them. Sit still. Be good. Yes, these bears are not real, although they're pretty cool looking. Most of the other animals that I'm showing you today are real, but not the bears. Okay. Pretty soon, I have been instructed to clock out. I'm not allowed to be on the clock for that long, but once I turn the camera off, I still have to clean the baby gator water, feed the bearded dragon, clean the poo out of the tortoise and the big gator pen. And if I have to do it off the clock, if I have to do it for free, I guess I will, because I'd rather take care of the animals. So I drove all the way out here. I'm not going to get paid that much, but that's all right. I'll take care of the animals for free because that's how much I love them. Alrighty. So we fed the fishies. Now we are going to go. Trying to think. All right. I wonder if we could feed Chomper, Loki, and the other big gators kind of simultaneously. We'll give that one a shot. Alrighty. Okay. I've been having hot dogs thaw out. Now, don't feel bad. Normally, I feed Mr. Chomper chicken, but there are no chicken in the stores right now. I have checked like 3 or 4 times. So he's going to get hot dogs instead. It's not really too bad for him. It's still meat. Meat is better than nothing. I'm sure he's not going to complain. It's like kind of giving your kids Pop Tarts instead of a little bit more of a nutritious breakfast. They're still getting some nutrition. And hey, during this crazy time, I can only feed them what I can feed them. It's kind of like this is an interesting story. In World War II, they had to ration meats as well, especially in England, where they were hit really hard by the Nazis. And it was pretty famous that the London Zoo couldn't feed their tigers and lions and crocodiles meat because they were rationed. They didn't get any. So they actually fed the lions and the crocodiles heads of lettuce. And they said somehow, some way, like the animals, their instincts almost knew this is all we're getting, even though this is not what we should be getting. Let's make this work. And none of the animals died. They all just kind of figured this is all we're getting at this time. So if the crocodiles can do it in the London Zoo, Chomper can put up with hot dogs for just a few weeks. Like I said, it's not super bad for him. I just would prefer chicken. But during this time, we're just going to make do with what we got. There's Mr. Scar back up on the island. I might even give him some medicine later, but we're heading to Loki. Now, this alligator, like I said, he's a pretty grumpy alligator. Somebody named him Lucifer because he was that nasty. He was grumpy. But I firmly believe an animal will act the way you name him. So I decided instead of calling him Lucifer, when you called him Lucifer, he acted like Lucifer. I'm like, okay, he's definitely a little on the funky side. So I can't just call him something happy like Giggles or Silly Man. Who named him Lucifer? We had this, before I worked here, there was this hillbilly weird guy who worked here. He was the worst. He tried to rename all the animals, but he got arrested for drunk driving, left, and I put them back to their normal names. So when he was named Lucifer, he acted that way. But, you know, if you ever watch the Thor movies or know the legend or the myth or whatever you want to call it, Loki is the god of mischief. So he's still, you know, I'm still acknowledging he's not super friendly. He's mischievous, borderline bad guy, but also deep down a heart of gold. And since I renamed him, he has acted totally different. Now, there's a huge step to get down into his pen. And with my injured knee, it's just really, oh, I think, oh my gosh, that's part of my boxer shorts. Don't look at that. I can't believe you saw that. Underwear on YouTube. But anyways, normally I go in his pen, get him to lift his head, call him, but with my injured knee, it's just really hard getting in there. So we're just gonna feed him, make sure he's okay. I'm gonna take my earpiece out because I've got to yell his name pretty loud. Loki! Loki, are you hungry? Loki! There he is. Hey, Loki. All right, there is the most mischievous gator you'll ever see. But changing his name alone, he acts totally different. I wish you could see me in his pen. I also think he's one of the prettiest alligators I've ever seen. He is absolutely beautiful. Doesn't really translate on camera, but dadgummit, he is a good looking animal. Yeah, Loki, I'm bragging about how handsome you are. So I go in here, plus also, because he's isolated, they didn't really sing to him or talk to him or anything, but I always make sure to come up here and sing him songs and talk to him, tell him about my day. Oh boy, Loki, my knee is hurting today, Paleo. Here's some more food. Normally I'd be in there with you, pal, but I just can't. We just sang Mr. Rogers to the Fish. You would have thought that was hilarious, buddy. You would have thought it was hilarious. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day to be neighbors. Won't you be mine? Could you be mine? And like I said, the more you watch the Gator Crusader, the more you'll see all these Gators do have different personalities. Loki's actually one of my favorites. He's really well trained. When I tell him to come here, he comes. When I ask him to open his mouth, he opens his mouth. He'll let me pet him if I tell him hold, hold. So here's this gator that used to be so mean, they called him Lucifer, and he will actually let me pet him. And a lot is because I do sing to him, and because, like, I give him attention. I also try to feed him a lot. Good boy. And I really think the name change had a lot to do with it as well. Loki's getting lots of food today, handsome boy. There you go. Oh, man. It's like an all you can eat buffet. We should call Caitlin and have her bring some pizzas to us, huh? Oh, yum, yum, yum. That'd be good. That'd be good. Oh, ever since Caitlin said pizza, that's all I can think of. I'm like, dadgummit, I need me some pizza. Good boy. Pepperoni, salt, like a meat lovers with extra cheese. Ugh. Like I said, I've been eating so much Pop Tarts, SpaghettiOs. Nice old pizza sounds awesome. Good boy. That's all for you because I love you, Loki. I love you, buddy. You know that. I always really, I could bring chicken from my work. Oh, you guys still have chicken? Do you have raw chicken? Or is it cooked chicken? Yeah, because there's not a lot of chicken here in Orlando. Here you go, Loki. Here's some more. I think it's really important because he is kind of my troubled child to really let him know he's loved and he's important. Animals do understand that kind of stuff. I love you, Loki. It's cooked. Yeah, I don't know what the animals would do with cooked food. They'd be like, what is this? They'd probably end up getting so spoiled. Well, yeah, that's a little far. That's a little far. I don't know what the chicken would be like by the time it made it down to Florida. You want some West Virginia chicken, Loki? We'll get some chicken from West Virginia. It's already cooked. It's from a pizza place. Caitlin will provide it. We'll give it to Loki. And everybody will. You have to visit when this is. Oh, definitely, yeah. I can't wait till this is over. Caitlin's like our biggest fan. She definitely needs to come meet Loki and Chewie. Good boy, Loki. Good boy. Like I said, I think it's really important to give him extra love and attention. I love you, Pally. Did you like that West Virginia song, pal? He's like, I don't care about the singing, just eat. They do like when I sing to them. Reminds me of a story about Bay. Bay's my daughter, not my girlfriend. Once again, her name is Bay. I thought it sounded cool. Good boy, man. You're eating great today. Almost sound like Tony the Tiger. You're eating great. All right, I'll give him a little bit more. That should last him for a good long time. Now, technically, don't worry about these alligators. Technically, scientifically speaking, an alligator or crocodile could go one full year on a really big meal. Like, you see those crocs take down a gazelle on like Discovery Channel. If you ever see, if you ever see that, um, they could go one year on that one meal. Now, of course, they prefer not to, but it just shows, they don't need to eat 2, 3 meals a day like us. So these guys are getting more than taken care of here. All right, we'll give him one last little bit. Good boy, Logie. You're a good boy. You know Thor Ragnarok is one of my favorite movies ever. So for me to name you Loki must mean I really love you. Good boy. All right. Are you guys ready to see Chomper eat? Okay, I've been promising this one for a long time. If you've stuck with us this long, you are a trooper. I don't even think I would have stuck with it this long, but shoot, I have to. Oh gosh, with my little knee, this hurts. I can do it. I can do it. I'm such a good entertainer, I can fight through the pain. The show must go on. Oh gosh, each step feels like 18 knives in my knee, 19 knives in my knee, 20. But I'm not going to let it slow me down. You know what I do when I feel pain like this? I just tell myself, I remind myself of the famous quote from The Princess Bride. Life is pain. Anyone who says something different is trying to sell you something. It's really a good quote. And if anybody is watching this and you happen to say, what's The Princess Bride? Oh my good cookiness. While you are on quarantine, find The Princess Bride and watch it. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. One of the best movies ever. It has comedy, sword fighting, action, adventure, romance. It has everything. Even has Andre the Giant trying to rhyme. Anybody want a peanut? All right. Oh gosh, I'm okay. I'm okay. Don't worry about me. Read the book. Yes, the book Princess Bride is super, super, super good too. All right, I'm gonna throw these guys out. Good job. Caitlin loves it. My mom even showed me the book. The book's pretty awesome. Hey guys, just gonna give you a little bit of bonus treats. Just a little bonus treats before we go into Chompers. Oh, we got a gator. Feeding frenzy. Oh, now I got the song West Virginia in my head. Almost heaven. Gators, West Virginia. We're giving you crock chow. And you are churning up the water. This crock. Oh, look it. Here comes Omega. Omega, come on over, Pally. I gotta be watching Hercules. Hercules has been causing lots of fights in here lately. Good boys, overeat because I want you to be full and not fight. No more fighting. Trying to make sure everybody gets some. Good boys. Good boys. Everybody getting fed today. See, I sing all the time. I don't know what's wrong with me. Probably some kind of psychotic condition where you nonstop sing no matter what. So anybody who ever says those musicals are unrealistic, nobody just walks around and sings. I feed alligators and sing. So maybe they're a little more realistic than we realize. Okay. If I have any extra, I'll come back and bring you some more, guys. We're heading to Chomper. Here's Cena. Do, 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 do. Gotta make sure Cena gets some. Good boy. Screechy. All right. Now Chomper is just like hold on. There's Big George. Got to make sure George gets a lot. Got to keep those muscles big and strong, George. Okay. Now Chomper is kind of funny. Remember how the tortoise likes his food wet down? Chomper is the same way. He's like nearly 800, 1,000 pounds, and he does not like the crock chow. Like if I feed him the regular dried, hold on, you would think an animal that is about 1,000 pounds could not be picky. Somehow he is. He will not eat the dried food. He gets all weird about it. I don't get it myself. So I normally have to make the dry food soft. I get it all wet first and then he'll eat it. But how strange is that? I was always like, how can you be picky? You look like you just eat anything. Here's the little tortoise again. Where'd you go, buddy? He's saying hi to everybody. We're going to go feed Chomper. Oh, he ate all of it. I didn't think he would eat it all. Remember how he was just kind of playing around with it? Very impressive. He ate all his food. Good boy, Mr. Tortoise. And the big guy's like, hey, is it food time again? No, it's time to feed Chomper, buddy. It's time to feed Chomper. Okay, here we go. We've been, yippee. We've been teasing this feed for a long time. All right, this one might be hard to do while holding the camera, but I've been teasing it for so long. There's no way. All right, gotta find the key. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is great there, greater than the trees. Mr. Morning Moonshine. I don't think these lyrics are right. Country road. Hey, here's Chomper. Big 12-foot long monster alligator. Are you hungry, Pally? Chomper, come here. This camera does not do him justice. I wish you could see how big he really is. I mean, he looks like a dinosaur. Chomper! Let's see. All right, here's a little rose petal. See it compared to my finger. So you can kind of see how small this rose petal is. Look at that petal compared to him. Kind of gives you a view of his size. Chomper, head up. Head up. Good boy. Is that delicioso or what? That is really yum yum. Maybe I'm going to see if I can get it where you could see me and him together. Together. Chomper! Head up. And Chomper, truly good boy. This fella loves when I sing songs from The Greatest Showman to him. I don't know why, but that's like our thing. Sometimes when I sing, he'll literally run out of the pen and just sit there and stare at me like, what is that song that you're doing? So, let's see if we can try to set up Mr. Camera where you can see both of us at the same time. And you can see me feeding him. Hold on. Now we're getting all Sandy. Sandy. Sandy's his name, if you please. Okay, I think I'm going to skip that. That's just not working too hot. I'll just hold it and feed him. Okay. Let's just put this back on. All right. Chopper's just waiting patiently. He's like, I don't know what the heck you are doing, but I just want to be fed. All right. I was trying to get you and me in the screen together, Chomper. It would have been a cool video. Head up. Chomp, head up. This is what it looks like to get eaten by a giant alligator. Is that yummy? Chompy, head up. Look at those teeth. Yeehaw. That one's looking kind of green. Normally, he'll let me clean the junk off him, but he's not really in a position that I can get to it. And like I said, I was instructed, hurry up. Okay, Chomp. It is hot dog time today. Chomper, head up. Good boy. Good boy. Is that delicious or what? Oh, he's a dinosaur. So, like I said, I still got a lot to do. I still got to clean the poo out of the tortoise, got to clean the poo out of the gator pen, got to clean the baby gator water, and probably clock out and do it all for free because that's what I'm commanded to do. But I love these gators. I love all the animals. Hopefully, you could tell by watching how much I love these cool critters. And I actually love you guys too for watching. Next time we go live, tell everybody to watch, tell everybody to subscribe. Thank you to Caitlin and Caitlin's mom and my mom. Donations were super awesome. And Paige, too. Not sure if Paige is still watching, but anyone who donated, super thumbs up. Uh-oh, my glove broke again. Gonna have to go put new gloves on soon. But once again, subscribe to The Gator Crusader. Tell everybody all about it. Hopefully, you enjoyed what just an average day of being a zookeeper is like. Like I said, I still have a lot more cleaning to go, but I feel like you kind of got the hint, kind of got the point. So once again, goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. The only way to know for sure. Thanks, Mama. I love you. Can't wait to finally see you. Haven't been able to see my cute, beautiful, awesome mom in so long. I miss her. I miss her. Mwah, mwah. I love you, Mama. Now I'm going to start crying. I'm so sad. I can't cry. Gator wrestlers aren't supposed to cry. All right. I'm clicking off now before I embarrass myself, but I really do love you, Mama. I miss all you guys out there. Be sure to watch again with the Gator Crusader. We love all of you. See you.